It's March the 17th. I'm Ian McLennan with your evening kickstart from Barrie 360. Barrie police have had their own closed-circuit TV program since 2012, mostly in the downtown area. Now the cops are working with the city to access its traffic management camera system. Police Chief Rich Johnston says additional cameras could help in missing persons cases, especially when it's a child or other vulnerable individuals. There's a public open house at Barrie Police Headquarters starting at 6:30 tomorrow evening, so the public can learn about safety measures and procedures to protect privacy and when police can access camera footage. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre plans to axe the tax as it applies to Canada's industrial carbon price. Poilievre now says he'll remove the entire federal carbon pricing legislation if elected, and says the best way to reduce global emissions is to encourage more Canadian business. His announcement comes just days after Prime Minister Mark Carney removed the consumer price as of April 1st. Canada's home sales fell in February to their lowest levels since November 2023. The Canadian Real Estate Association says homebuyers stayed on the sidelines amid the uncertainty created by the U.S. trade war. A full liquidation at Canada's oldest company could begin as soon as tomorrow and last for up to 12 weeks. But Hudson's Bay is still holding out hope it will find a lifeline as it searches for rent concessions from landlords. Hudson's Bay says its financial situation is so bad it is days away from being unable to meet payroll. Canada Post will feature former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney on a stamp. Mulroney was Prime Minister from 1984 to 1993. The Crown Corporation calls him one of the country's most consequential. Going to be clear overnight, low -5. That's your evening kickstart for March 17th. Get notified of new episodes by subscribing to the daily and evening kickstarts on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify.